So here's a reactive dog question. So the last couple of weeks when Cody and I go for a walk, we have had a couple run-ins with the neighbor's dog. She is loose but friendly and Cody likes her just fine. He has even been looking for her when she is not outside. The woman that usually chases her back home stomps her feet. Cody hates that. But we haven't had any issues since I keep a good amount of space between her and him. Well, tonight Dan walked him up there, and a little girl came chasing the dog and yelling to her in her little girl high pitched voice. Well, that sent Cody off, and Dan said he snapped and growled at the kid. Nothing happened. Dan kept him away, but the neighbor dog is underfoot when she comes to us, which makes it hard to maintain space. We will no longer be walking him that way, but we need to figure out a way to help Cody deal with these triggers. Our other neighbor that Cody loves stomped his boots one day and he growled at him. We have enough naughty dogs in the neighborhood. He does not need to be one of them. Any pointers? Hi, Jamie. Thanks for posting. So I thought I would just give you a little voice clip and let you know my thoughts on that. So you can certainly start working on the boot stomping at home and then add in some other triggers while also working on the boot stomping itself. So make sure that Cody isn't triggered by you or Dan doing your own boot stomping before expecting him to handle it around newer people. Willow doesn't like it either, so whenever someone does have heavier shoes on, I have to be extra vigilant and aware of her body language. I use her favorite treats and games to add to her world so she creates good associations with those things rather than just having her tolerate them or telling her to stop doing something inappropriate. So being proactive as opposed to being reactive. So maybe have Dan put some boots on, you have Cody out with you on a leash. Dan stomps his boots somewhat lightly from a bit of a distance, and then you start the treat party for Cody. So stomping boots equals Cody looks to you for rewards. Then add in heavier stomping, switch people, add in distraction. You could play a video of kids yelling or playing on your phone. These are all little things to add now, make it a game. If on a walk, add as much distance as you can, bring the highest value rewards, practice randomly on walks with you, stomping your own feet, and then rewarding him for attention on you. Essentially, the boot stomping starts to become the cue to find you. If it's still a struggle, try not to get stuck in the idea that you have to walk from point A to point B and back every time. Hover around closer to your house while you make sure Cody can handle his listening skills there. The further away from your house that you get, the more distracted he'll get, and the harder it will be for you to get to home base if you're in a sticky situation. So extend your neighborhood walk as he practices being able to tune in with you. As tempting as it is to add distance to our walks, it often sets us up for failure. Hopefully that all makes sense.